Churchill Downs is the iconic heart and soul of the game for many reasons. One of them is the amazing stories it's helped produce. One of them is the Vanberg family. Jack Vanberg is a Hall of Fame trainer best known for 1987 Kentucky Derby winner Ali Sheba. Jack passed away last December when the Vanberg barn was taken over by third-generation horseman and son Tom. WLKY special projects producer and photographer Scott Eckhart shares the story of a son determined to honor his father by carrying on the family name in the game they both love.
When you train horses, it's 24/7, 365. Your family life is almost non-existent.
Yeah, there's no days off in the Vanberg barn. It's never been a word that we've been associated with the Vanberg barn. It's nonstop. You're always doing something. Getting up every day to see the horse and be with horses is what makes me go.
You learn it in the barn, hands-on.
To keep that memory of Dad alive and to try to keep the operation moving the same manner that would have had he still been here. It's a comforting in a sense, but also there's a sense of loss in it as well, and you miss him being here. And the hardest part about watching his health deteriorate was just how big of a personality he was at his prime. He was larger than life.
It's not going to bother me. It's not going to change my way.
That's kind of how he approaches life. It was all driven for the horse business and his passion.
I wouldn't trade places with nobody.
Here's the finish. Ali Sheba wins it by 3 parts of a length.
It was a great thing that the horse didn't let me down. He could have made me like a fool, but he didn't.
The loss, not only of a father, but a mentor, and such a large part of this industry. It was a combination of a lot of things. It wasn't just a father anymore. It was kind of bigger than that for me. Nobody to bounce questions off of anymore. Nobody to get advice from, not just in a fatherly sense, but in a business sense or in a horseman sense. It became more apparent that it wasn't just Dad passing away. It was the purple and gold. VB silks, the Vanberg silks, and the purple and gold colors on the webbings, and for that to cease to exist would have been, tragic to me. And so every time I go down through the shed row and check legs, it makes me think of him. And I guess in a sense it's more of a comfort to be able to continue to do that, because the moment I lose, that part of my life, then that's kind of the last attachment that I have to him.
He could never understand how I could let training go. He didn't understand the power of family. His thoughts was it's work first, and then family, and then everything else, And so it took him a long time to reconcile that's how important my family was.
I would never say that I was happy when our son was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 3, but it really reshaped my life and how I approached the balance between work and family life. I was really stuck in the same pattern that my father was. I would be on the road all the time. I didn't see my family. My wife was taking him to daycare, going to work, picking him up, doing everything, and I was on the road training horses. And it kind of made me reevaluate, I guess, kind of really what was important to me. I think the last couple of years when his health started declining, he really started to understand what family meant, and he got me back in the game with him, and I started helping him out, and that's where we started getting back in the business again last year, really last summer. It's been, 12 years since you've ridden one for me? Yeah, I was out of the game for 10, and when Dad passed away, he brought me back in. I think he had a master plan. I'll tell you, the transition to get back into the training game was tough because it was so, it happened so quickly. Okay, where do we see him? Now, I realize kind of what my limitations are and what I can focus on, and if I get too far, out, too spread out, but I don't want to do that. It's a daily thing. You're trying to figure out what makes these horses go and what makes them happy and what makes them better, performers on race day. I don't have to be out here 24/7 like I used to.
He needs to learn. He's actually settling down pretty good out there, but I think he's feeling so good. Yeah. He wants to do more.
I still spend time with the family in the afternoons or at night, and I can be out here in the morning. So it's been a big tribute to my family to be able to adapt and really help me out a lot. It made it easier for me to transition back into the game. You know, it's hard because this game is about winning. And if you don't win, you're not in the game. But we're always going to do things in a way, in a manner in which Dad taught us and taught me.
Woo! You had your hands full, huh? No steering, huh?
See, when he does all that, he was having a hard time steering because he was green.
I'd like to think he is proud, we'll see. But we try to trying to keep it going the same way that he would have done if he were here.
Every day there's a big hole in my life that, he's not there anymore for it, to fill that hole. There's a big hole. Every day there's a big hole in my life that, he's not there anymore for it, to fill that hole. If you take care of the small things, the big things will take care of themselves, and that's kind of the way this business works. And so we take care of the small things every day, and eventually the big things will come. We'll get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow someday.